Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Hey guys, the Chicken is here. We are back today with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we're going to show you what you need to know at 3 engines to get up and get ready to go into 4. We did make it into rank 17, so that was good. We're at 11 in Canada and 179 in the global, so that's always nice to see. But guys, appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to use that code CHICKEN in the shop. It does expire every 7 days or so. So the biggest thing today was not getting Grenadiers. Now, Grens are hot right now because they're very good against 3 engine bases. What are they not going to be good against? They're not going to be good against 4 engine bases unless we start to see them go compact. So that's what I wanted to focus on today, was just the tech, because that was the deal maker for me. So basically, we had the choice, and I mean, you have to unlock them, right? But we had the choice to go max Grens or beef up the defense even more. So we went max boom cannons, and I also added we maxed the gunboat too. So here's the thing. So the base is good. This is a good base. It's also it fizzled a Gren player. I don't know what rank they were or if he had everything to make them work, but it's good against Grens because it's got the boom cannons at the back, and it's kind of awkward for them to kind of do their shuffle through. It's okay for heavies and Zukas. Sometimes they'll clear it, and it's been good against heavy rush too. So I would definitely recommend you guys this base. Shout out to Mr. Derek in the task force. He was the one that sent me this one. We'll show where he is. He's way higher than me. Well, he's higher than me. And yeah, so I want to give a big shout out to Derek for the base. That definitely was a game changer for me. Combining that with the biggest thing was the attack, was heavy rush. Go figure. I've been using heavies and Zukas all day, or all day yesterday, trying to rank up, and I was down in rank 15, and I was barely able to collect gold chests. We ended up getting them, which was good, but yeah, it turned out heavy rush was actually better. So I'll show you guys how I've been using it. Let's go over, not that one, not that one, not that one. Oh. Some of them I was free clearing. Or no, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong side. Okay, let's go over this one. These last two were, right before the boss fight. This guy didn't have mortars, which was kind of weird. But yeah, so here's how you have to do it. Let's start that over. Let's actually not show that one because he doesn't have all the defenses. This was more of a tough base. So, actually, I screwed up. I screwed up the drop on this one. Just 1 second, I'll find a real base. Oh, that's not the one I want to show you either. So the heavy rush, it's pretty straightforward. It's pretty well the same thing. Okay, this one we can show you, and this is more of a normal base. So first thing is, what we're doing is we're flaring under the sky shield. You can do that by flaring this the middle defense, or the cannon. Typically, there's always a defense in that spot, and if you flare onto it, it's not that hard once you do it a few times. It looks tricky, but it's really not. As long as you just touch the edge of that wall close to the cannon, then you'll nail the flare every time. It's not really a difficult flare. So you flare that, and then what happens is all your heavies surround the cannon, and they go right pretty well underneath the sky shield. You combine that with the taunt, and then you're laughing. So the important thing is on the drop, if there's nothing on this right-hand side, go ahead and throw your troops there. It's just better than having them go through the middle, and then you got to smoke earlier and stuff. You can save a little bit of GBE. Putting them on the right side. So then as we come up, sometimes sure you can free clear some stuff if it's in the way. You don't always have to do that, and definitely don't take extra damage on your heavies from flamethrowers and stuff if you don't need to. I think I just missed the flare there, so. But yeah, you see we come around the top here. This is how I like to do it. I get to this point where, depending on where you drop your heavies, where the flags are, they're covered in smoke, and then at the very end you want to have 2 smokes because the heavies will spread out quite a lot. So we do 2 smokes right here, 1, 2, just like that, and then as we come over the top, we can see right as they're about to peak, that's where we're going to throw that shock down. So that shock is to help with Bullet's taunt. Now what we can actually do is I could have spaced that a little bit lower, although I'm not sure if it might be in range, but anyway, so as we do that, we've already activated taunt under the smoke, so as soon as Bullet comes out or the smoke expires, one or the other, The taunt's going to come up. So then we've got all these buildings taunted. And then you see why we shock here at the back. It's just to help with keeping the heavies alive. So I've got bullet at tick 3. I would say that's probably the minimum you need them at to get this to work. I'm kind of kicking myself because I upgraded brick today and it didn't really end up benefiting me at all. I mean, she's okay on the 4 basis, but that's about it. But I'm wishing I put bullet to 4 because that would have been way easier. Anyway, so we get under the sky shield. As soon as the sky shield's gone, we want to flare that engine, and then we just move over from there. This base was kind of tough because usually they have 2 engines, or sometimes they have 2 engines under the sky shield, and then we're just smoking, flaring, taunting, and shocking if you need to. The thing is, taunt's actually a little bit more value because, number one, it's going to keep Bullet alive longer, and Bullet does a lot more damage, or he does more damage as he's taking damage. So you need to keep Bullet alive to get that damage. And Taunt also, you know, it protects the heavies better than Shocks do. So just use Shocks when stuff outside of the Taunt range is hitting you. Yeah, and that's basically exactly how we want to run it. So just like that. So the next thing is we want to start looking forward to what we got to do next, right? So we've got 4 ERs coming up. I believe we'll get it tomorrow now that we got to 17. So I don't know if 4 is a push point by itself. If we take a look at some of these guys up here in Diamond, we can get a better idea of what's to come. Maybe let's take a look at somebody over here. So he's still 3 ERs. So let's move up even further. And this guy's... So this is kind of what the 4 ER base is looking like. Now, to me, this looks pretty difficult to take out with Grenadiers. I don't know if I'd be using Grens on this. I think we might even have to go back to Heavies and Zukas. Hopefully not, but... and you can see the guys up here way at the top. They're all 4 ERs. So they're all 4 ERs. They might be using rocket choppers. I'm not totally sure. I think rocket choppers are going to be, you know, fairly strong because we're going to have all the stuff. We're going to have smoke and shocks and all the stuff that we need to use them. But, yeah, it's funny. Before, I actually faced a guy that had crying ears. Seriously. So he's almost at 5 ERs. He didn't have a lot of defenses, so I guess that kind of makes sense. But that was a very interesting matchup. Actually, I think I have him here. This was my last boss fight that we lost. I think it was this guy. Enemy replay. So let's see. No, that wasn't it. Or no, it was it. It was Min. I've seen this guy's name before. I think he always finishes right around the top. But let's take. I want to show you guys this because it worked really well. So this guy has crying ears and he has the troop health, right? So he's got a lot of tech. But look how well it works just with using heavies and Zukas. But you see he delays the crying ears because they're there just to slow everything down. And the thing with the crying ears too is they'll run up ahead if you're not careful. So, but look at this Iron Will with the troop health. Mine's no longer a problem whatsoever. And then look at the crying ears. They slow down everything. They don't kill mine. They don't activate mines or pop mines with their laser beams, but very interesting to see nonetheless. And yeah, it was a pretty wild attack. I was not expecting that, but you can see how much the troop health really makes a difference. Now I'm still wishing that they gave us troop health earlier on. I don't like when they do these 50 troop health seasons, and it's going to get worse as the season goes on. We'll have that nice cushion in 4 or 5 where it's good, but then as we get to 6 and 7, it's going to be pretty apparent again. So yeah, there is your day 3 update of what we've got going on. We've got to look forward to, and I would definitely recommend this base, guys. I think it's really strong. So yeah, there it is. There you have it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate each and every one of you. If you want to see what we just went over in real time, you can check out the live stream channel, Chicken Gaming. It was like an hour and 15-minute stream. We went from 15 up to 17. So that was pretty cool. So guys, hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thanks so much for watching. That is going to wrap up the video today. Make sure to leave a like if it's interesting, entertaining, or informative. Catch the next one, guys. Chicken out. Back.